The Los Angeles Lakers have hired J.J. Reddick as their new head coach to a 4-year contract. Looks like he's making around 8+ million a year. Um, Dre, I'm gonna probably start with you first because I know you gotta get ready to hop off. But hold on, I think we got a special guest joining us. Hold on.
Old J.J. Reddick.
Okay. Wait. Dre, how you
You,
feeling, man? As
you,
JJ Reddick was introduced today.
you know what? After Raj played that,
Old J.J. Reddick.
really though, uh,
I don't know.
you
We've
know,
been hacked by the whites or something.
after Unc dropped that clip in the chat today, I feel really good about this hire because I think that this is the type of coach that we need. Uh, Somebody that's not going to succumb to the LA media. He already worked in the media, so he already knows how it's going to work. He was a former player. He's a smart guy. He's a Duke. He's a Duke man. So you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to embrace it. We gave Darvin Ham a chance. I think a lot of us are kind of skeptical about it because of his relationship with LeBron. We all knew that JJ Redick said he wanted to be a head coach someday. And we could see that he's a brilliant basketball mind. I mean, when you hear his takes, you just love to hear JJ Redick, and you look forward to when he would be on First Take. And then you listen to the podcast that he had with LeBron, and you hear the two brilliant minds when it comes to the game of basketball, both of them. So I think that this is just, I think for them, it's really, I think that this can really work for real. But what I'm not sure about, though, is just how moving forward is going to be um, his adaptation from his adaptation to LA, because the Lakers' expectations over the years, there's always going to be a championship when it comes to the Lakers brand. And the fact that they get rid of coaches so much and not giving them time to develop their system, because Darvin Ham wasn't given a lot of time, and you see that they've had a major turnaround with coaches since um, Phil Jackson was their last coach. And then also you see that, hey, there were other candidates out there like a Sam Cassell. There was a um, my guy from the Pistons who was just available. Um, Head coach from the Pistons,
Monty Williams.
Not
Monty Williams.
Monty.
Monty. So he's got that to battle, but I'm like I said, I'm gonna give it a chance, being that he's a first year head coach, and maybe finally JJ Redick will be able to do something for the Lakers that we've been all hoping for, and that's surround LeBron and AD with shooters, because that's a major component to this team, and why some of these series were kind of close with like the Denver Nuggets, but they were just missing a piece. There's another rumor going around that they may go after Trae Young. We're not, of course, you got the Bronny rumors out there. We're not sure, but what I am sure about though is that I think that if given time, I think that he might be able to actually make some noise as a head coach. But it's going to take some time because you still got a lot. You may even have like 6 teams ahead of him right now, in front of the Lakers right now. Off bat, we can say the Denver Nuggets. You got the Minnesota Timberwolves. You've got the Dallas Mavericks out there. You got OKC. What the Kings are out there. I mean, you've got the Clippers. There's still some teams out there in the West that the Lakers still have to overcome. But that's why I said he's a young coach. It's his first year. You got to give it time. Like, you can't microwave your thing out of this, because there's a lot of young cats out there and a lot of great teams already in the West. So it's going to be an uphill battle, but you have to do. I think if they do what they need to do, it might be able to work.
Try to play that clip. I know, Dre, you got to hop off, but Raj, how are you feeling, man, about that?
I'm feeling good, man. That
Your
first album
birthday
was
twin, by the way. Your birthday
yes,
twin.
yes. We share a
Yes,
birthday. I
he's
didn't.
our fellow cancer brother.
Yeah, I didn't
All
know
right,
he
let me
had
see if I
this.
can play this clip real quick. I'm gonna try to play this clip for you guys real quick. Matter of fact, go ahead, Raj. I'm gonna let it load up. Go ahead.
Okay, well, like I said, I didn't know we shared a birthday. It was very interesting when I saw that, and then I watched a lot of the press conference today, and then I mean, I filmed it. Matter of fact, I watched it, I played it back, then I filmed it, and I was like, let me send this to the group chat. But everything that he said, man, I just felt that in my soul for real. I was like, yes. I was like, yes, thank you. I want to hear stuff like that. I want to hear stuff like that. Yeah, that's how I feel as a fan. It's like, bro, I want you to. I don't want you just to be there, just to take us to the playoffs. No, I want to win championships. And I'm not sure if that's going to happen with JJ Reddick or not because this is his first time, being a head coach or whatever. But I just feel like there's a passion there again. There's something that we're striving for. Not to say that Darvin Ham wasn't doing that or that Darvin Ham couldn't do that, but I mean, from what the talks of the town was, Darvin Ham was not prepared a lot of times, and Darvin Ham struggled in certain situations as well, and the team just lost faith in him. So stuff like that happens with the players is like they band together and it was like, you know what? It's time for Darvin to go. So it is what it is. JJ Reddick, although he does not have any coaching experience, we get it. We've been clowned about it, clearly, especially since you played that whack D clip. But that's neither here nor there.
Old gay Reddick.
Yes, that bastard. Anyway, even though he thinks he's a gay Reddick or whatever, I'm gonna give JJ a chance, man. I'm going to definitely give him a chance because I think he's going to earn our respect by the end of it. I think he is going to be able to turn his team around. I think he is a great basketball mind, and I think he'll be able to help the younger guys like Austin Reeves. A lot of the shooting guards had issues on this squad. Like they had a role, but their role wasn't completely defined. And of course, we're going to get some more help in that department as well. So spacing, the defensive end is going to be fine, I believe. But I just think that particular role where you got to get shooters and point guards and you got to space them out and give the ball to AD is going to be more of a focus than it was with the Darvin Ham led offense. So, but we'll see what happens, man. I do expect JJ to struggle, maybe his first, I don't know, 20 games or whatever. But as soon as he finds his groove, I think he'll be able to do what he does, man. And I think he'll flourish, especially being led by one of the greatest basketball minds, that he'll be leading, which is, the king of LA right now, LeBron James.
Kendrick Lamar. I mean,
No,
let me try to
LeBron James, who
oh,
was at Kendrick Lamar's concert. Yes.
okay. Let me try to play this real quick. I can see.
First of all, happy birthday. Second of all, what misconceptions or concerns about you that you've heard in the last few weeks are you the most looking forward to dispelling when you're the coach?
It's a valid question, and I've certainly heard everything. It's been a really interesting 6 weeks or so, just in terms of being.
All right. Of course, it wants to pause, but basically, you get
You,
just
you, you want me? You want me to play
basically
the clip?
dropped an F bomb.
You want me to play the clip? If I can find it. Or
Oh,
are
there
you
we go.
being choppy, Byron?
How about that?
Choppy. Yeah, he's being choppy.
Yeah, we'll get that played. We'll get that played. But go ahead, Cavante. I want to get your thoughts, Cavante.
I think he's goofy. I think it's absolutely goofy. I am not a Lakers fan. I love seeing the front running teams in turmoil. It's good for TV. When goofiness is going on with the top teams, and well, granted, the Cowboys is not a top team in the NFL, just the most well known. But when the top teams that create the most buzz are in turmoil, it's good. It's good TV. It's good drama. Whether they're good or whether they're bad, when they're in the middle, it's like but when they're really good or really bad, oh man, it's awesome. It's great for TV, and it seems like the Lakers are still doing what they've always been doing, man. Trying to they're not one to really develop. They're really about their stars and always been about their stars. And the Lakers without a star is not the Lakers. And it's Showtime. That's what this is built on. And this is a interesting hire. I think it's a goofy hire because I mean, what was his credential, Byron? He assisted the boys, his son's basketball team or something. Like that's your resume? Is that
yes, it is.
That's your head coach? Like that's your head coach?
That's our head coach.
Oh,
I got
boy.
the clip. I got the clip, by the way, if you want me to play it.
Yeah, go ahead. You can play it.
Run it.
All right.
Goofiness. It's a valid question. Shut up, JJ.
What misconceptions or concerns about you that you've heard in the last few weeks are you the most like looking forward to dispelling when you're the coach?
It's a valid question, and I've certainly heard everything. It's been a really interesting 6 weeks or so, just in terms of being part of the engagement farming industry. It's been really interesting. However, I don't really have a great answer for your question because I really don't give a fuck. Like, honestly, I want to coach the Lakers. I want to coach the team. I don't want to dispel anything. I don't. I want to become a great coach in the NBA, and I want to win championships, and I want my players to maximize their careers. That's all I fucking care about.
There you go. There you go. You hear that? There you go. Now you still think it's goofy now, Devontae?
Absolutely.
Goofy now?
Absolutely. I tell you.
Well, now that's goofy.
Yeah, it is.
Stupid. Just stupid.
Love that white privilege, huh? That white privilege is something, man. I tell you, with that resume,
Old gay Reddick.
Hey, D Wild. That white privilege is an MFer, man. You had that resume and you talking hot stuff like that. Boy, oh boy, it's good to have the complexion for the protection. I tell you. And was that Rob Pelinka next to him, looking like Harvey Dent out there in the face? My gosh, Two-Face. Harvey.
He might be Two-Face if JJ don't get it done.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it just makes it. That was my first time seeing that clip. So thanks for that. But still goofy, very much so. I think it makes it more goofy. Go ahead, man. You custom people out. Goofiness.
So vote on the poll. Let us know, what do you think about the hire of JJ Reddick? Good, bad, indifferent. Will it work? And Kavante, that was a volunteer 4th grade coach at Brooklyn Boys Academy. There you go. Yeah. So.
In what world? In what world?
In this world.
And that's why stuff like that. That's why 45 is going to be soon 47 because of stuff like that. Goofiness like that.
Hey, man, we need 45, okay? We need them. We need
That's
him.
Scary. That's scary to say out loud.
Sadly, it is, but we need them.
That's scary.
Well, let's get to the transition from the Lakers, who actually have a first-round pick in the upcoming NBA draft. As the NBA draft is now 2 nights, as night 1 will begin on Wednesday and night 2 will be Thursday afternoon at 4 p.m.
What?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's now 2 nights. So,
Because there's nothing
yes.
prime time about it.
Yes, so Thursday is at 4 Eastern on ESPN. Wednesday is primetime 8 Eastern. So, there you go. In New
I'm
York, of
confused.
course. Yeah. Cavante, I'm gonna start with you, man. The draft 2 nights, and is anything you care about? I mean, the Wizards do have the number 2 pick. Of course, they can't get number 1, but in this draft, do you even really want the number 1 pick?
Come on now, say it with me. Everybody beats the Wiz.
Oh my
I mean, what could happen here? And I'm gonna pull up the draft order for those who care. As Atlanta does have the number 1 pick. The Spurs have 2 top 10 picks, but will we see any major trades? Trae Young is rumored. We got Chicago. We saw the trade of Josh Giddey to Chicago for Alex Caruso. How you see this playing out, Cavante? What are your thoughts on this draft, man? Is it going to be one of those drafts that really produces not much of anything of news or noteworthiness?
Yeah, it's like we say every year, the draft is a crapshoot, but particularly in the NBA, it's really a crapshoot. Because I mean, your lottery guys, it's like it's hit or miss, man. It's really hit or miss in the NBA, and I don't even know. I don't think there's gonna be any heavy hitters in this draft. So therefore, I do think these are tradable. These are all tradable assets. Folks gonna wheel and deal these picks. I won't be surprised if the Lakers are in the mix to potentially get a guy they want. And it goes for any team, especially the contending teams, because it's pointless. It's definitely not the same as the NFL draft. So I can foresee quite a few trades because there's no heavy hitters. But and obviously the big name is Bronny, and where he's going, that's probably the top story. The top
55,
story
55 right here.
more often, more than who goes number 1 or number 2 overall. Where does Bronny go? In what round and what team? Because that team will have an opportunity to get LeBron James services, quite possibly. So I ain't got much on it. We was talking about Zach Edey a little bit before we started the show, but I don't think it's any game changes in this particular draft.
Raj, how you feel, man? Your Lakers have the 17th pick. They got a first round pick, and then they have 55, where I think they could take Bronny James. I mean, he's only worked off for what, the Lakers and the Suns, I think. Do you care about a 2 night draft? Is it goofy starting at 4 p.m.? And will the Lakers be able to do anything in this draft with 2 picks? Only 58 picks this year. Usually it's 60, but only 58 selections, so even less players. And remember, the second round picks don't have guaranteed contracts after the first year, I believe. So there you go.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. The fact that they have a 2 night draft and we don't even know who is in this draft. There is no superstars from college basketball or overseas that we care about. Nobody. This is ridiculous, man. This is how far that this thing has fallen. And the fact that they're going to put a 2 night draft from Wednesday to Thursday afternoon is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. That's the only word I can think of. It is ridiculous. I mean, who is going to be the number 1 pick? Do you really care who the number 1 pick is? Do you really care who the number 2 pick is? I'd rather this be last year's draft. At least we know we're going to get a great player for the number 1 overall pick who went to San Antonio. I don't know anybody in this draft, honestly. I don't know not one person from college. I don't know who's going to be the top pick. I don't think anybody really cares. It's just a waste of time, a waste of space. They're wasting an opportunity to having primetime players from college in this draft to make it into something. They didn't market really anybody. They didn't market not one guy, not even from the G League that's in this draft. No one. So I'm not excited about it. I don't really care about it. Of course, I'm gonna follow it because I'm a basketball fan, but It's like, bro, this is the worst time ever for the Wizards to get a number 2 overall pick, and you don't even know who is even in this draft for them to be a number 2 overall pick. It's ridiculous, man. It really is. It sucks. But is
France.
the person they were thinking about
We got
drafting?
Australia.
Like, who is Alex Sarr? Who is that?
Got a lot.
Who's Alex Sarr? Is he Alex Lynn from
Looks like a
Maryland?
guy from France.
Oh,
Like,
a
yeah,
guy,
Richard.
overseas guy from France. Oh, joy. This is what we're doing. You know what?
And then
You know
y'all
who
might
should
get
be
a
the number,
7-footer from Australia.
matter of fact, you know who should be the number 1 pick overall?
What?
Say who? Bronny James. Bronny James should be the number 1 overall pick. You know why? Because that's the only person we heard about for the past month. It's Bronny. Bronny this, Bronny that. Bronny might as well be the number 1 overall pick in his draft. Might as well be. Because who else have we heard about?
Well,
Red
apparently,
Shot.
Raj, it looks like the Wizards' Alex Starr, 7'1", 205 pounds, out of Australia, played for the Perth Wildcats. According to the scouting report, he's as close to a number 2 as one can get. He worked out and met with the Wizards, but refused to work out for the Hawks. He's an elite rim protector on defense, pick and pop threat on offense, and runs the floor well. An intriguing NBA front court prospect who can also stretch the floor.
Oh, so he's Denny Avdia now. That's who he is. His Denny with two more inches on him. That's you trying to tell me.
I guess so.
Oh God, Lord help us, man. Look how far we have fallen in this country. Look how far we have fallen, man. It's ridiculous. Seriously. Man, I don't know nobody in this draft. Who from Perth? The last time we see somebody from Perth was when WWE went to Perth. Perth, Australia, man, get out of here, man. I don't care. I don't. I hope. Look. I do hope that this guy, whoever we pick, is a good player. I do hope that, and whoever the Lakers pick, I hope is a good player too. But other than that, man, wake me up when the NBA season starts next season. Other than that, I don't care. Ridiculous.
Anything else, Cavante?
Yep, same here. I completely agree. There hasn't been excitement around the NBA draft in a minute. Like maybe Zion. That was probably the last. And when how long Zion been in the league?
Wemby was the only person that we thought that we knew about last year. That was it.
But even then, we wasn't excited about it. It's like, all right, it's gonna be him. Everybody agree. All right, cool. But Zion was exciting.
Yeah,
and he had John Morant.
And maybe right.
John Wall.
And so I think Wemby is because he was overseas and we really didn't see him, but we saw Zion and Ja. You know what I'm saying? Like that was exciting. We was like, all right, they gonna be it. Now, granted, we ain't know Ja was gonna be as goofy as he's being off the court. Well, it's been some time, so hopefully he's gotten that goofiness out of his system. And Zion
too.
And Zion had his own goofiness off the field. Yeah.
Goofy.
But when they both play, they're amazing. And we knew the talent because we saw Zion in high school and we saw Ja at Murray State. So it's like, all right, these two is it. But we was able to see them and their development going into the league. It's like, all right, this is exciting. We haven't really been excited about guys coming into the draft since probably them two. So and it seems like things are getting worse. I don't know, man. I haven't been excited about the NBA draft in quite some time, y'all.
Looking at that draft, that was the 2019 draft. I'm gonna just throw some names: Zion at 1, John Morant at 2, RJ Barrett at number 3. We had Darius Garland at number 5 for the Cavaliers. Kobe White had a good breakout year from the Bulls. Rui Hachimura went to the Wizards at 9. We had PJ Washington drafted at 12 by the Hornets. Tyler Hero at 13 by the Miami Heat. We had Grant Williams to the Celtics. He was a good player. We had who else in here? Jordan Poole, number 28 in that draft as well. Yeah, that's funny.
He was solid though.
Yeah, he's still
Hey,
a
listen,
decent player.
he was a part of the ring team.
Jalen McDaniels from the Hornets. I'm just thinking of names. So yeah, that was the 2019 draft. So interesting to see how that played out. As you mentioned, not really much people care about it. And the 2-night thing starting at 4 p.m. on the second day. I don't know who's going to be watching it, but yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'll be at work, so I don't care. But
Right, like
let's be honest, I'm at work. That's what I'm gonna be at. But yeah, the fact that they're having a 2-night draft with people you don't even know in this draft.
why? You got
You're not the NFL.
Well,
You're
let's
not
go
the-
to the WNBA real quick. Unfortunately, my white baby mama, Miss Cameron Brink, tore her ACL,
oh man,
non-contact injury for the LA Sparks. So
tough one.
she is
Tough.
done for the year. And another Caitlin Clark Angel Reese matchup. And guess what? Angel Reese got the better of this matchup as she finally defeats Caitlin Clark.
Good.
The Chicago
Finally.
Sky beat the Indiana Fever, and it was in, what was that, matinee afternoon game yesterday on national TV. Angel Reese with the career high. She did her thing. And Cavante, what you think, man? I mean, these teams are going to play each other a lot, so we're going to see many of these battles.
Listen,
And I think Chicago now leapfrogs Indiana for the last playoff spot in the playoffs right now.
and it's crazy because I'm glad Angel Reese finally got over this hump because she ain't beat her since the championship. God dog. So finally getting over that hump and us and the crazier thing about this whole thing is we're talking about these two and they're great players and everything, but their teams are not good. The teams are just not good. Like they're middle of the pack to below. They're not great teams, but they are still very young, and I think they'll be able to figure it out. It's crazy how close in proximity they want. Yeah, you're right. That is crazy. Going from LSU to Iowa, now they're basically state neighbors in Chicago and Indiana. What are the odds? Especially Angel Reese should have been in DC, but we will leave that alone, Raj. Byron, we'll leave it alone. She was right there, DC. God dog it. Right there. But yeah, I'm glad Angel Reese. First of all, Angel Reese has been balling. I mean, Caitlin Clark has too, but Angel Reese has been balling. I think this is her 8th straight double. I think she had 20, 29 and
25 and 16.
25.
Yeah, 25 and 16.
Out there crazy. Cheryl Swoops. I heard Cheryl Swoops was in the crowd. They embraced, which is good. Man, I don't know, but they hey girl, that's like the auntie right there. It's good to see. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark will be matched up. You would think they was the number 1, number 2 overall picks. As much as they are going to go up against each other, and as much as they are going to be compared to one another, but Angel Reese is playing some good basketball right now. Caitlin Clark is too, but my gosh, Angel Reese is killing it with all these. She's a double machine, and she's already been very, very good on the defensive side of the ball. As soon as she developed more of an offensive game, I mean, I think she's going to be amazing, like unstoppable in the next couple years. And she finally getting over that hump, that Caitlin Clark hump. I haven't heard much about Caitlin Clark recently, but Angel Reese looks like she finally got one up on Caitlin Clark. Now she's behind in the professional series. She's a little behind, but gotta start somewhere. And again, both the teams are still developing and still very young, but I think they will be Angel Reese. She's gonna be all right. Not worry about it at all. And you know what? Through all of that, we didn't talk about her not being on the Olympic team. But it is what it is. I'm fine with both of them being left off if you're talking about their professional ranks and what they've done in the professional ranks. I'm fine with both of them being off, but nobody said anything or squawked about Angel Reese not being on the Olympic team.
Go ahead, Raj.
Every time that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark play each other, they bring out the best in each other. They bring out a lot of fierce competition. And it's really fun to watch. I watched most of the game yesterday, so I seen a bunch of the plays that Caitlin Clark made. Like she had some unbelievable passes, man, and a lot of those passes was was missed by her teammates. A lot of the passes that were open layups went out of bounds because they couldn't catch the basketball. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me! Like she was throwing absolute Magic Johnson dimes out there. I mean, she was doing all kinds of stuff out there, bro. It was, but I
What
mean,
was she doing? What was she doing?
she was doing this. She was doing the magic, and she was literally doing magic impersonations out there. And like Mitchell, I think her name is Mitchell. She was like, she's ball coming her way. She don't know what to do with it. I'm like, come on now. But it is what it is. Angel Reese, though, she really showed up in this game. They was down by double digits in the fourth quarter, and she just decided to say, you know what? I am sick and tired of losing to you. This would probably been my third or fourth time losing to you in a row. I ain't having it. So she came out in that fourth quarter and she led that team back, and it was awesome to watch. It really was. I mean, she made one basket and she started shimmying. You know, Angel Reese started. Oh, she looked good. I don't know what in that, but she started shimmying. Yeah, she looked bad in that joint, but she was doing her thing, man. She was doing her thing. But you know what? The WNBA needs women like this. They need women to take the game to another level. They need to every time that these two women meet, that they sell out a game, or you get legends like Cheryl Swoop showing up, to show support. Yeah, to show support to the game and stuff like that. You need stuff like that. This is what makes the game better. And you even get the haters of the WNBA, are like, oh my God, this was amazing to watch. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in all, it's a great thing for the actual product in itself. So every time I see Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese play each other, I already know I'm going to get a knockdown, drag out game between both of them competitors, because we already know Angel Reese cannot stand Caitlin Clark, and vice versa. Although Angel going to tell you about it, Caitlin going to shy away from it, but it is what it is. We know that these two women love to win, and we know what we're going to get when we see these two play each other. But it was awesome to see, uh, Angel Reese's team, the Sky, come back and get that victory. But also, I mean, Caitlin Clark didn't have a bad game either. She could have taken a couple more shots in the fourth quarter, but she passed the ball too much. I'm pretty sure she'll make an adjustment the next time that they see each other again. But it's off to a great start, man. Their WNBA careers, they are off to a great and fantastic start.
Oh, shout out to G Herbo and Angel Reese.
Go ahead, there you go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh boy. Hey, Angel. Don't look. Make sure you make that brother wear a condom. All right. Make sure that brother wears a condom. Okay. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, look. Hey, man.
Finish him, Daddy.
No finishing.
Finish him, Daddy.
No finishing.
Finish him.
He a smart man if he don't.
Grizzly, how you feeling, man? Got Cameron Brink tearing the ACL. Angel Reese doing things we haven't seen since Asia Wilson. How you feel about
I'm about to say, we talking about
WNBA?
you still seeing Angel Wilson doing her thing out there. Ain't no stopping her shine. Angel Asia trying to three-peat, but Angel right now, we were saying it's going to be Caitlin Clark as Rookie of the Year, but right now, the way Angel is coming, it looks like it's about to be neck and neck for Rookie of the Year. Angel out there, putting up historic numbers as a rookie with these double doubles, and willing her team finally beating Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. So I love it that things are on the up and up for Angel Reese right now. So I'm loving the way that women's basketball is slowly coming back. I'm really loving what's going on right now with that. And it's funny that you guys have brought up G Herbo and Angel because I heard about the rumors, but I was like, it wasn't. I was like, meh about it. But you know what? At the end of the day, let the young love happen.
No. She don't need no distractions. No distractions. It's
I
her
mean,
rookie year.
she was already getting distracted because she was I forgot what rapper she was hanging out with, and it wasn't G Herbo, it was somebody else.
We don't want her. Look. We do not want her to be Megan Thee Stallion 2.0. If you know what I mean. We don't need that. Focus on ball, not them balls, but the basketball.
Hey yo,
Yes,
I can't.
yes.
Look, see a young girl with money, she gonna go ahead and do her thing. So you ain't gonna stop the young girl from doing her thing, man.
Well, focus on the ball, the basketball.
Hey, I look, I get it, but I mean, she's also a part of the culture, so they gonna push this stuff on her. You
No,
don't hear, I'm saying,
no,
I mean,
refuse.
look, you don't
Refuse.
you don't hear about it with Caitlin Clark. That's one
Well,
of the
that's
things.
the point. That's the point. We don't want to hear about it from her either.
I get it, but I mean, one is focused on ball, and one is focused on what
Balls.
after one is focused on after their playing career. So
You need her to be focused on the basketball. Oh, hey, go Byron again, looking at this damn picture.
that'd be great.
I
With
didn't see it.
with
I
her
don't think
Xena
Dre
Warrior Princess, outfit on.
She is a wonderful specimen to look at.
Y'all have to stop. Y'all have to stop.
All right, let's
She
get
don't
to
look like Xena to you.
No, not that. The stuff beforehand.
What you mean? What are you talking about?
Fine.
Roger sounded like a damn uncle.
Hey, you don't sound like an uncle. I'm
Hey,
being
baby,
honest.
hey, baby, you need to focus on. Come on, man. Come on.
Bro, you know the generation we live in, right? You have to sound like this nowadays.
Sound like
we
you
have to. We just
caught up.
do.
sound like you about to get the young girl. I'm telling you,
You got the future ahead of you. You got your future ahead of you.
She might need the belt in her life. I'll give it to her if that's what she wants. Don't back away. Don't back away. She's above age. That's right. That's right, Byron. That's right. You play that sound effect. She can get that belt. She can get it all night.
Well, let's get to this NFL topic.
Let's get to the NFL topic.
Yeah, go ahead. I wanted to get to Trevor Lawrence. He got paid about a week ago.
About a week ago.
$142 million, fully guaranteed $1 million per year deal. And basically, outside of Joe Burrow and Deshaun Watson, the most guaranteed money as